Welcome back everyone. In this video, I'm going to walk you through how to draw another sample project here. I'm calling it indexing plate. In this video, we're going to cover a few commands that we have covered in the past, and some of them might be new. Line, circle, offset, we have covered this in the past. Dynamic coordinate input, we have covered in the past. Mirror array trim. Explode will be a new command we'll use today. Match property, also we're going to use that in AutoCAD. And also layers and how to use LTSCALE to scale out different line types, in this case center lines. So if you're new to this channel, you can go ahead, click on my channel, and you can find a playlist where there are multiple videos in the AutoCAD intro section that it'll start from the very basics as far as how to get AutoCAD software for free, what it is, what's the history, and so forth, different line types. And I'll walk you through from the very basics to up to how to create viewports in the paper space and prepare a printout to the desired scale, how to create a title block and border with company logo and so forth. So I do recommend you going and checking them out. So in this video, we're going to talk about how to draw this. Just like any other video, I try to initially think about what we have and build a strategy. How we're going to go ahead and draw this. As you see, this part is symmetric against your horizontal and also with the vertical center lines. Okay, if you draw a quarter of it, let's say top right corner, there's a keyway, there are two through holes. If you draw this section, you can create a polar array and create the rest. Okay. What we can do, we can draw the middle circle here with diameter 50. We can draw this circle with diameter, say here, 122, and then the other circle with diameter 154. And then we can draw this line with the angle of 15 here. Then there's this line, and also this line. So as you see, there's a dimension here, 4 of 30 degrees. So you have 30 degree here, and then 30 degree here, 30 degrees. So what this dimension shows us is that the distancing between two through holes are the same across this part. Also, 4 of 30 degree. So this is 30 degree, this is 30. The remaining will be also 30 from here to this line. So what we can conclude, actually there's a QA as well. So this is 45 degree. I imagine from the center of this to horizontal also 45 degree. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna draw this line, center line. Then I'm gonna use polar array to create this center line here, this and this, all together at once with polar array. Okay, we will see that later. We will then we will use an offset command here to draw this. I'm going to provide you down in the description 2 template files you can use as I explained in previous tutorials. So this is a metric drawing, so units are millimeters. We're going to start off with this one. It has the title block in the paper space. You can change it. Also, it has the layers for your visible lines, for your center lines and dimension and so forth. So they'll speed up your process. And we have talked about all that, how to create title block layers in my intro videos. Okay, so let's go ahead and dive in. So as you see, I've opened my template ISO file, and you can go ahead and download and open it. I've already copied and pasted the image to my screen, so that'll be much easier to refer to. I've got multiple layers here. My visible lines will be in the visible line. The outline of the part, center lines will be here. I might need to create another layer. We're going to talk about it. So that's our current layer. Let's go ahead and draw a circle with diameter. Actually, I don't care now where the center is. So I'm going to click somewhere close to your UCS, your origin. That's the center. Now it's asking for a specified diameter. Diameter is 154. Let's draw that. Okay, so that's the diameter. I'm gonna go ahead and scale it down a little bit. Okay, make it closer to what we have. Then you can go ahead and as the image is picked, you can click on move base point and move it close by. Okay, now zoom in. Now you're gonna go ahead and change the layer to center line. Annotate. Click on center mark. Pick the circle. Okay, and enter. As you see, your line type is center line, but it is very condensed. Okay, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna write a command called LTSCALE. LTSCALE stands for line type scale. Press enter. I'm gonna change the scale to 10. Let's do 2. You're gonna see it didn't make a lot of change. I'm gonna press enter to repeat the previous command, LTSCALE. Okay, I'm gonna do this 10. Press enter. That looks better. So to scale the line type. Next, I'm gonna draw a few additional circles. Change the layer to visible. Again, circle diameter. That's the center. I'm gonna draw, let's say, this circle here. Diameter is 50. Press enter. Circle center diameter. Pick the center. Diameter is 122. Okay. So we draw all that. I'm gonna draw this line here, but I need a new layer called construction. I don't have it. So I'm gonna go ahead to layer properties, click on this icon, new, and type construction. Construction layers are used to draw objects that won't be printed. They're used to help out with drawing the rest of the object. So I made it no print. Line weight is normal. Change the color to something, say yellow. And okay. Okay, let's change the current layer to construction. I'm gonna draw a line from the center somewhere here. You can press F8 to draw it horizontally, or if it snaps, well, if it tracks the center, it'll be horizontal. Press enter. Okay. Now, as I talked about my strategy, I'm gonna array this against this base point with a total 6. When you do that, with the angle in between of 15 degrees, you're gonna see what happens. So in the array, polar, select the object. You can follow along here. So one object is found. After you are done selecting, press enter. Specify center point of array. That's my center point. You can use command bar, or you can use the ribbons up here. So I need the angle between 15 degree. Okay, and total. Okay, so the angle between is 15 degrees, and I need 6 of these, and that's fine. Close array. As you see, right now I have this part here. I can trim. I have the center of this circle right there. Let's go ahead and change the current layer to visible line and center diameter. click there, the intersection. If it doesn't snap, make sure your O snaps are on. If it's not on, just click on this, or you can just press F3 to turn it on. So your object snaps is on and it'll snap to the intersection. Okay, escape out from there. Again, grab circle diameter, intersection is the center. It is asking for diameter. Diameter is 12 up there, 12. I'm gonna repeat the same up here. Diameter is 12. Okay. Now, I'm gonna grab line, draw that, escape, press enter to repeat the previous command that was line. There's another edge over there. Right now, we can go ahead and, just for the heck of it, trim part of this. So I don't need that, right? I don't need that. I don't need that. Press enter. And then you can click on this one, press delete. So as you see, we were able to draw this section. Okay. We could trim this part as well. Right click, enter. So let's focus on the keyway here. I need to be able to offset this line. That line is going through the middle of this keyway. I need to be able to offset that. So in order to offset that, right now all of these are single entity. When you click on that, see, it picks everything. It's because you use polar array to create, all of these. But in order to offset, I need to be able to pick just this, not the entire thing. So what I can do explode. You can type in or just click there, click on the object, press enter. So as you see, we exploded the array so that right now you can pick the individual line. Okay, now we're gonna offset. Right now it's asking for distance. Half of 12 will be 6. Press enter, select a line. Now it's asking for the side. You can offset to this side or the other side. Okay, I'm gonna offset to this side, and then I'm gonna pick the same line and then offset to the opposite side right there. Okay, so this was the original line. We offset it this way and the other way with a distance of 6. Okay, right now I do not need these. I can go ahead and delete so they don't confuse us. Let's go ahead and draw another construction line here from there to here. Okay, I need that. I need to offset that 6 away from the circle. So let's go ahead and offset. Distance is 6. It remembers the previous entry. Select the object and select the side, either this way or the other way. You can simply click somewhere up there, and that's it. Now you can change the layer to visible. Grab your line and go ahead and connect all these intersections to create the key. You can go ahead and delete that. You can go ahead and trim the extra pieces here, and that's the key. That's a keyway right there. Okay, now we can go ahead and use polar array. Let's go ahead and array. Actually, before array, I would like to add center marks for the small through holes. So let's go ahead to annotate. I change the layer to center line, annotate center mark, click there, and click here, press escape. We haven't talked about rotate commands, so let's go ahead and rotate these so that one of these lines, like this one, will go through the center. Rotate command is also easy, but you can follow along by looking at the command bar, select objects. You can select this, it'll pick everything. It's a block, press enter. Specify base point. I would like to rotate that about the center of this hole. So you can select that, or you can simply hold shift and right click and say center. It'll only snap to the center. Okay, just like that. That's asking for specify rotation angle. Normally rotation angle is with respect to positive extraction. So right now, so I picked that line. I'm gonna rotate it this way, right? So that'll be 30 degrees. Okay. Now if you extend this, it'll go through the center. Okay. I'm not gonna do that. You can do the same thing here. Okay. You can go ahead and click on rotate, pick center mark, press enter, hold shift, right click of the mouse, and pick center. So it'll only snap to the center, and then you can rotate it. We can type 60 in this case. Now let's go ahead and array the objects. Also this line and this line. And also you can pick with a rectangle from left to right, so they'll only include, they'll only select whatever is included inside the rectangle. So if you do from right to left, whatever is intersected also will be included. So that wouldn't work for us. I will do from left to right, and whatever is inside will be selected. Press enter. It's asking for center point right there, and I need 4 of these, not 6. Right, that's what I need. And the angle between 90, total angle to fill is 360. So I already picked these two, and the key and these 2 lines. So that's good. Close the array. Now we're gonna do a lot of trimming. So hopefully you're patient enough to go ahead and trim the extra pieces. During trimming, you can simply click on the object, but sometimes it's better just to draw a line. Click somewhere, draw a line, will intersect and cut that piece. So I'm gonna cut these extra pieces here, and also, of course, these areas. Press escape to get out of that, and also you can pick the extra pieces and delete them. Okay, you can select these. They are not going to be printed. You can keep them, or you can delete them, or you can hide them by clicking on the light bulb here to turn it off. Okay. What else? I believe that's it. The rest can be added during annotation. Like we can certainly extend those lines inside. You can also explode, the center lines if you want one center line to be larger than the other hole and so forth. You can go ahead and again use explode, so that you can explode your array for the circles and the keyway, so that you can individually modify each of these independent from the rest. The last thing I'm gonna do is change the layer to center line and draw another circle with center diameter. And the diameter of this will be 122. Okay, just like that. And that is this circle right there. But as you see, it's not showing up with center lines. The line type is looks like is wrong. What we're gonna do, we're gonna use match properties. We're gonna match property of this line to this circle. As you see, when I do that, line type changes. I'm gonna click there, press enter. Well, line type was the same because they're both in the same layer, but the LTSCALE, the scale of line type was different. With matching property, we were able to make the scales of line types the same. Okay, well, this sums up what I want to cover today. I hope it was useful for you. To support this channel, please like and subscribe. Thank you.